Okay. So, I don't know. But that's for friends. It's for friends. Not for girlfriend, not for relationship.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chooses to go cross-field. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Adams, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Alexander-Arnold. Now Bergkamp. Messi. Bergkamp. And it's Nakata. Rafinha. That has not gone well. Sends it crossfield. That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta. And the counter is on. And it's Beckham.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the...
Palmer! Bergkamp.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it's it.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And the shot! Palmer. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McAllister. Hernandez. Passing nice and neat. For Palmer. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham to Guardiola. Vitinha. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Batistuta. Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And it's Nakata.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Beckham. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's searching through. Goalkeeper's ball.
There will be 1 minute added
They're
time.
back on the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Nice ball and he's in here. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Leeds come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nakata. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
71,550.
And it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Donnarumma.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bergkamp does really well to win the ball there. Leeds are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And he is going into that little black book.
Substitutions taking place.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change. And that has put paid to that. Musiala. Schneider. And the counter is on now then. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Van Bouten. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vitinha. But there's the hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That'll be a throw-in. Leeds have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and back to the keeper they go.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's one! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Leeds grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Let's a look and place it for... And Beckham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. Hernandez. Van Belten. And it's Schneider.
There will be 3
Camavinga.
minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Beckham. Now there's a... He's got the shot away! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Leeds complete their comeback, and now they only need to... And time is up. Leeds have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate...
Why can't you say that you're not sleeping? It's 49, it's one of my one is over the shop, so but if you make it in room and square, it's good to take that person advantage to tell us. If you make it a room, you don't do a lot of room and again, your time. I probably understand you at the time. People understand here. I think you know, when that time. Love it. No one else do. That's because some of them are doing me the violence. Papa, let me rest and see what my life oh, it's over for nothing. And tell me, yeah, you can keep forever. What can you promise you to do? But we must feel sorry for this. Why are you standing on the side?
For the train.
Hey! If you're standing, why would you do this? No, I must feel sorry for you.
When I get yeah, late. You just want to wake up in. And imagine each time when you go to work, you're always late.
Hello. I can feel like and now you have the opportunity to say when you check the emotions, I just said one word is very nice.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Messi. Mbappe. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, no joy this time. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Mbappe! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy.
Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Oh, what a mistake! Vitinha, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta. And it's Dembele. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Oh, he's had a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vitinha, really fierce, close defending. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Guardiola. Olise. He can get that clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Decent hit! They've scored!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And now he has two. Manchester United take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Clinical. Mbappe! Vitinha. Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? And the first 45 minutes are up. And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Messi. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. That has ended up in no man's land. He's played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He can run onto that. Mbappe. Backward it goes. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose, and he's following up! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 11, Sane. Coming on the field is number 7, Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's just a little long.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Fiddles it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Great effort, but no way through.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
That is good alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they've got a throw. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Batistuta. He's had a hit! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hernandez.
Leeds get themselves back into contention.
Messi.
Listen, goals change games.
Number 8.
That has changed the whole complexion of this one.
Kimmich.
They have the momentum,
Coming
yeah.
on the field. Number 6.
That is a little undercooked. So, what can they make of this?
Number 42.
And it's Çalhanoğlu
Musiala.
looking for options for movement.
Xhaka.
Kvaratskhelia.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Eto'o. There they go, hunting in packs. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe! And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Eto'o. The final 5 minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's burst through. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kvaratskhelia. That has not gone well. Granit Xhaka. Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Manchester United have it. Musiala! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Yes.
And the number on the board is 3. Gets his pass away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Eto'o. Opts to play it back. And it's Schneider. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.
Okay. Are you on the second match or third? Are you on the second match or third? Probably yes. I have to type on the music. Oh! I go to the time for that. Oh! I'm with you. I'm saying to that I'm so every because I've been are you on your second match or third?
Second match. You know how you were doing so well, right? I said, "Well, babe, I mean, you really get to talk to somebody. There's only person I know that to talk. The only one in my life. I can't remember moving job. That will be my next job. I know, man. You're the only person in my life. In my life. I've lived a life because I know. Because I'm like, can I get to meet you? Especially now because of your culture. I thought you
tell. I think that's the one thing you said. But who would have been another thing because you post like a website kind of place and then you become like the trusted brand everything. Like you get a bunch of people are finders. And then if you find it you just go on to your legal authority and then get information. There's no way. But we have to what it was.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Ball is over the line. Kamavinga. And they've been given a corner. Leeds with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. It's their second corner of the game. It's one! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vinicius Junior. Messi. That is a great pick out. Ljungberg. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Musiala. Gundogan. Leeds leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Torres. Well, they've got it again. Musiala. And it's Guardiola. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Musiala. Musiala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ljungberg. To Musiala.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ljungberg.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Guardiola is eyeing up his options in the middle. And he's gone looking for safety. Alexander-Arnold. It's a loose ball. So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Heads it! He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Almost half an hour in now. Nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. Musiala. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Musiala. Now. Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Torres! And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Gets his head on it! Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Shifted upfield. Musiala! Oh, what has happened here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He's gone forward. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. Musiala. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leeds come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Guardiola. That's good running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's on it now, the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Guardiola. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. And that has put paid to that. Camavinga. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So we've reached the hour mark. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Nice ball, and he's in here. Cleared without complication. And he's quick to snatch it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Oh, he's burst through. Should it go? He has done it. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Leeds making consecutive changes here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Eto'o. Messi. And he's picked out the run. And here's the chance to counter. Fernando. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Guti. He's played him through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Schneider. Guti. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that's been intercepted. Kamavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Fernando Torres. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Musiala.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Leeds take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Schneider looking to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Musiala. Bellingham. And we're done. Leeds proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that.